Don't mess with my mind. And Krishna smiles, because he knows if you knew yoga, you would know that the highest knowledge is the highest action.
What's brought us all together here in a big way is yoga, this beautiful art form of yoga. And so I'd like to kind of take what you've done here at some point when you're ready, when you feel complete, to bring it to the mat.
Ashok and Nathan Gangadine are yoga life coaches, here working together at Spirit of Yoga in Tempe in what they call their inaugural event, the Yoga of Yoga, bringing yoga to life.
The yoga of yoga, really, when you go back to the classical texts, Patanjali, the Bhagavad Gita, Nagarjuna in the Buddhist tradition, Shankaracharya, the Advaita tradition, all the way through the centuries, the great yoga geniuses to Aurobindo and beyond. What we see is that yoga requires and calls upon the practitioner to go into the script and literacy of Om, the space of Om, which is in the Hindu Vedantic tradition, the name for the fundamental field.
Ashok Gangadine is a world-recognized global philosopher, Harvard University professor, author, speaker, and seasoned yoga life coach.
This posture beautifully brings to your awareness, allow it to breathe itself.
His son Nathan is an experienced yoga teacher who has developed a line of yoga he calls Safe Yoga.
I've been teaching yoga for the last 12 years. Pretty much most of my whole yoga practice has been spent teaching in the context where wasn't required to adhere to any specific style, and over the years this sort of developed a very unique approach to the practice, which the nature of it is to be free of the confinements and to be free of the forms, and to use the forms not as destinations but as portals, if you will, to really help us open up our bodies and open up the possibilities of the ways that we can experience our bodies and experience yoga.
Feel you hold me the way I used to feel it.
Nathan is also a gifted musician and performing artist.
And I know very well.
This workshop included an extended dialogue, visual communication, a yoga practice, and music performed by Nathan.
We're going to punctuate the flow of this 2-hour concerto with music, with my presenting a sketch on this. It looks like a sketch pad, but it's not a lecture, it's a Shaktipad. It's a calligraphy I'm doing. Think of this as a visualization. I'm doing a meditation visualization that is intended to capture over 3,000 years of enlightened wisdom in one visual.
They are, in a sense, rehearsing this event here for a full presentation at the 2014 Sedona Yoga Festival. Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, with its yoga teacher training division, Spirit of Yoga, is the educational partner for the Sedona Yoga Festival.
For everyone.
The father-son team has each independently developed his own yoga teaching expertise, which they discovered complements the other. Now they are combining their yoga coaching into what they call a sanctuary.
We give it the word sanctuary instead of workshop or any word like that, because we really are creating a space, an energetic space, a field when we come together where we dialogue and we create the context in which we can experience this freeing yoga, this liberating yoga. It's a safe place to discover our inner source and our connection with our divine innate intelligence, and to channel that into our yoga practice.
We call it a sanctuary, entering a yoga sanctuary. And we say so because the sanctuary is a safe space, a haven in which the deepest evolutionary power of classical yoga can be brought out to build upon the enormous breakthroughs we've had over the last decades here in the American context. Amazing developments and breakthroughs in yoga coming into the culture at all levels. That's wonderful.
The Gangadines are creative pioneers tapping into and transporting the classical power of yoga into a deeper dialogue that can be applied to today's global culture.
So when you hear the word nirvana, what is it? The place of flow and interconnectivity. Why? It's a place of dialogue. What does that mean? I can see myself in you and you in me. I'm not cut off. We're together. That's ethics. Ethics is I, thou. It means I'm going to treat my other as myself. Why? Because I can't sever myself from her or him. They're already within me. This is scary. The ego thinks, I got MySpace. I'm on Facebook. Right? MySpace. But you don't. Because in deep reality, we're always, the I is a we. The I am. If you can say and dare to say I am, then you're already connected to the entire ecology. So every point here is interconnected.
With your awareness and watch it grow, watch it deepen. So your inhales like the roots reaching into the earth. Your exhales like the branches growing into the sky.
With the room full to capacity, Nathan led the group
This
in a
breath
seated
wants to
practice
happen.
utilizing
The breath
each
wants
yoga
to
practitioner's
get out of the
inner
way,
space,
but
their
it's
inner
even
sanctuary.
if it's a
This
little
event
bit
opens
deeper
an
this time.
evolution in yoga, expanding the possibilities for participants. Veteran yoga teachers find that this
We look at
unique
the breath.
experience will further amplify and
The
accelerate
inhale
their
is the active
pathways
part. That's
into their
the
yoga
doing.
practice and teaching
That's the
effectiveness.
brain
At the
drawing
same
in the
time, the
breath.
presentation is
Exhale
designed to
slowly,
introduce
exhale as the
newcomers
lips
to the
drop.
awakening and transformative power of yoga for all aspects of their lives.
A yoga teacher is a coach. And all of these great teachers are life coaches. They're trying to coach us to life. The yoga teacher is a bridge to help people move into that wholeness of themselves.
The Sedona Yoga Festival runs February 6th through 10th, 2014, in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. Southwest Institute of Healing Arts and its yoga teacher training division, Spirit of Yoga, are the proud educational partners of the Sedona Yoga Festival.